Hello everybody, it's Helena, and in today's video we are building this Mediterranean family house in the new world of Tartosa. And I built this house on a 30 by 30 lot in the, oh gosh, I don't know what the name of this part of the world is, but it's in the not townish part of Tartosa. Basically, I just wanted to build something with the new pack and the new world and whatnot. And I think this world is so stunning, like it's literally gorgeous. And it's also like the only good part of this pack, as we all probably know at this point. But this house fits a family of 4 Sims, and I imagined that one of the parents runs a daycare, which I know we cannot do in The Sims 4, that's not like a possibility, but I just wanted to build something for a Sim that runs a daycare from their home. And even though it's not like possible, I really wanted to do it, and I thought it would be really cute. So inside the house, I have like a room dedicated to this like daycare, and it's basically just like a playroom with a bunch of toys and stuff like that. And in the backyard, I have this like sand pit area. I feel like that kind of indicates that this house is perfect for children, and a Sim might run a daycare from that house. I feel like that would definitely be a possibility. So I thought that was really cute, but since we can't actually do that in The Sims 4, I guess if you want to play with this house, you can just turn that room in the house into like a second living room or like a fancy dining room, something like that, or just a playroom for the kids. Some people have that in their houses. I had a friend growing up who had a playroom in her house, which was so cool because there was just like this designated space for a bunch of toys. It was so fun. And I definitely have like so many fun childhood memories of playing in that playroom with a bunch of toys. So yeah, I feel like that's definitely a fun thing for a child to have. And I imagined, as I said, that 4 Sims live in this house. And in my mind, a set of parents, I imagined that 2 women live in this house, and then they have 2 twin children. And I imagined that it's a boy and a girl. But obviously, you know, you can have any combination of Sims living in here. Yeah, you can change it to like teen bedrooms, toddler bedrooms, whatever, but that was just what I imagined, and that's what I like decorated this house for. And I think these Sims are so cute, and I can just like picture them in my mind, and I don't know, I just like thought a lot about them when I was building this house. So I feel like they're super cute. I didn't really like give them that much of a personality. I mean, obviously one of the moms runs a daycare, and I don't know what the other mom does, but oh well, I don't know. She could be doing like anything. It doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think so. Also, I do know that it doesn't really make sense that these people have a garage and like cars in front of this house, because you cannot actually access this lot with cars. I mean, obviously we don't have cars in this game, so for obvious reasons you can't do that, but there's not like a road that leads to this house, so it does not make any sense for them to have a garage. But I just decided to ignore that, and I just figured that that was not my problem, so I just wanted to put one anyway because I felt like it looked really cute. So that's why I put a garage, even though it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I think this house is really cute, and I had a lot of fun making it. It's definitely one that I struggled with quite a bit, at least at the outside, where I feel like the shape of the house came together super easily, and then I just kind of struggled with the windows. I did cut out a good portion of that because I just like had a few minutes of sped up footage of me just like trying to find windows, and I feel like that was far too long. So I cut out a lot of it, but I really like the way that it turned out, so I hope you guys like it too. And I tried to not really use too many items from the new pack. So obviously I built this house in the new world, but I mean, you could easily just place it in like Oasis Springs or some other world that you have that you think it would fit into. And I only used like maybe a handful of items from the new pack, so I don't feel like you would be missing out on a lot of stuff if you don't have it. Like I used some windows from the pack, but you could definitely just use some base game windows instead if you don't have it, because I don't know. I don't really want to like tell people to buy it and stuff, so I didn't want to use too many items from it. Also, it doesn't really have that many good building items for just like regular houses, so it doesn't really fit that well into like just a regular home like this one. So yeah, but anyway, I've got a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. So something super exciting happened Friday to me. Basically, I was playing The Sims, as I do basically all day, every day. No, not really, but like I play The Sims a lot, obviously. And I was just like in my game, not really doing anything, but I had just like opened up my game, and then I went downstairs to put some cookies in the oven. So I left my game open, but I wasn't like at my PC. And then this was at like maybe 4 o'clock on Friday. And then when I came back up from having put the cookies in the oven, I had been gone for like 10-15 minutes or something like that. I had gotten so many notifications on the gallery, and I was so confused because sometimes I have like 1 or 2 notifications, I guess, when I just like leave my computer for a few minutes. And I just like got really confused, and then I opened up my gallery and a lot of people were commenting on my honeymoon vacation home that I built in Salvador last week, I think, and they were congratulating me on getting a Max's fave, and I was like, oh my goodness, what the heck, man? Because that has never happened to me before. Yeah, basically that build, it just blew up, and it now has over 16,000 downloads and like over 4,000 likes or like hearts, whatever. And yeah, I don't know, that has just like never happened to me, and it was so crazy. I went through my gallery page to like see which one of my builds had previously gotten the most downloads. My most downloaded builds up until this one had 600 downloads, so you know, that's just like a tiny bit different. 600, 16,000. Yeah, so that's definitely crazy, absolutely crazy. I was not expecting that, and as I said, it has never like happened to me before. And I don't know, like I see Max is favoriting like stuff all the time. I think it happens once a week or something, and they favorite like 5 items, something like that. I'm not really sure how it all works, but I don't know, I just like never thought it would happen to me because I'm just like a mediocre Sims builder. Like I don't know, I don't make anything crazy, so yeah, I just never really thought it would happen to any of my builds. But it's really cool that it did happen, and I was very shocked and surprised, so that's definitely super cool. And I had like maybe 270 or something followers before that happened, and now I have over 400, so yeah, I don't know, my gallery page kind of like blew up, so you will see that I got quite a few notifications while I was recording this build, so there's that, I guess. Normally when I get notifications while I'm building, I kind of just pause my recording and then click on them to make the little like number go away because it kind of bothers me for some reason, but it just kept happening in this build, so I don't know, I try to like take them away sometimes, but yeah, it happens all the time, so I don't know, I was just like super busy blowing up on the gallery. I'm sorry, I'm so annoying, but that was definitely a fun experience. And 16,000 downloads, I don't know, that's so crazy. But yeah, I don't know, it's never been like my goal to get a Max's fave or get a lot of like downloads on the gallery. Like, it's not really something that matters that much to me because I just like download my builds on the, or sorry, I meant to say that I just post my builds on the gallery for you guys to download them, because obviously I make speed builds of them, and then like some people want to download them, so I just post them on there, obviously. So I just like never really realized that they could blow up, but it's really cool that it happened, and I'm definitely super appreciative of that. But yeah, I don't really like know how the whole process works. Like, I don't know what Maxis looks for when they like look for an item to like favorite or whatever, but yeah, I don't know, it's just like kind of cool that my builds got favorited when probably like thousands of items are being posted to the gallery every week, and then my stupid build got favorited. Yeah, it's kind of cool when you think about it, put it into like perspective and everything like that. But I never like really expected it to happen to me. Like, obviously I see that they're favoriting stuff all the time, every week, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they like pick out 5 items every week, but I'm not like completely sure about that, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, it's just kind of cool that it happened, and I'm very appreciative of that. And if you came from that whole ordeal and you subscribed to my channel from that, then thank you so much, I appreciate it. But I also kind of like looked through the amount of packs that I had used in that build, and I realized that I had used a whole lot of them, and I also realized that I had only like used maybe 1 or 2 items from some of them, and that's just kind of stupid because then it looks like you need to have maybe like 25 packs or something to download a build, even though in reality you probably only like need 15-12 packs for it to actually work. So I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be discouraged from downloading a build when it looks like you need so many of them, but I only like used 1 to 3 items from a lot of them. So in this build I did look through how many packs that I had used, and I deleted some of the items from like packs where I had only used 1 item, just so it doesn't look like you need a million packs to download a house, because I don't know, I just feel like that's so stupid. I do want to make my builds more accessible to more people, but then again, I don't want to limit myself, and I like to use all of the packs because like I bought all of the packs, so I deserve to like use them, I suppose. But yeah, then again, I want to make my builds like accessible to the majority of people. So I feel like in the future I want to be a little bit more mindful of how many packs I use, but without limiting myself too much, because then it's not really fun for me. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I realized that it's kind of stupid and super unnecessary to like use one like stupid item from a lot of different packs when I could just substitute that item with either like a base game thing or something from a pack that I've already used a ton in the build, you know? So I just want to be a little bit more mindful of that in the future. But when I was building this house, it started to really remind me of some builds that were in the world of Cetra in The Sims 3. And I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, because Cetra was not like an actual EA world. It was a custom world that like just a regular simmer had made, and then they had posted it somewhere for everyone to download, and it was literally my favorite world of all time. I loved that world so much, and I still do. I play in it sometimes still, and it's just like so pretty. Like the world of Tartosa definitely looks nothing like it because it's a desert world. I think it's based on Egypt, so it definitely looks nothing like Tartosa, but this build kind of just looks like something that would fit perfectly into that world. In The Sims 3, there was the option to create custom worlds, which is so cool, and it's kind of sad that we don't have that in The Sims 4 because it was so much fun. Like I really enjoyed just looking through so many custom worlds and downloading them, and then I loved to look through like all of the families if it was populated, because it was so much fun to look through their stories and see what they were all about, and I loved to look at all of the builds and whatnot. It was so much fun. One of my favorite things to do in The Sims 3, definitely. But then again, like I kind of understand why they don't do it for The Sims 4. For example, like with a pack like My Wedding Stories, obviously the world is definitely the selling point, and it is honestly the only reason I bought it. I mean, I bought it like to make content with it and also for the world because I think it's so pretty, but I would not have bought it if it didn't have this world and I didn't have my channel. I definitely don't think I would have bought it, and if I didn't have my channel I probably would have waited until it went on sale. So I understand why they don't let us make custom worlds, because there wouldn't be that much hype around getting a new world in a pack if we could just make our own, you know? Like it wouldn't be as exciting. We would just be able to get a bunch of far cooler worlds, because we all know that simmers make better things than EA, right? Sorry, but like it's true. So I mean, when you're able to get some far cooler things for free, you don't want to pay a lot of money to get a pack where like the main selling point is the world, right? Like that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I definitely see why they don't let us do that, but it just kind of sucks. It sucks so much because I really want us to be able to make our own worlds. It would be so much fun. Plus I feel like one thing that EA is really good at is to like make us like simmers and whatnot buy a pack for one specific thing. Because for example, like with this pack again, I'm not super interested in weddings, and I'm probably not going to use the wedding aspect of this pack like more than once or twice in my life if it gets fixed, and if it doesn't, then I won't ever do it. So this is not like a pack that's up my alley or anything like that, but since the world is so good, it made me buy it. And I feel the same way about packs like Strangerville, because the world of Strangerville is pretty cute and really pretty, and it does have some good build items, but I'm not interested in the gameplay of Strangerville at all. So even though it's not like a pack I'm necessarily super interested in, I still bought it because I wanted the world. And the reason why I didn't buy a pack like Bat 2 is because it does not have any of these like redeeming qualities in my opinion. Like the world in Bat 2 is really bad, and you can't even like build anything there. So like it's not interesting to me at all, and I don't like the gameplay aspects of it. And like there's not really any cast items or build items that I want. Like there are some pretty build items, but it's not enough to make me spend over $20 on it, you know? But I feel like with most packs, they're super good at finding like one little feature that some people or like a lot of people would be interested in, and then putting it in a pack. Like for example with the get together as well, like the world is definitely, in my opinion, the selling point. Like Windenburg is such a beautiful world, and the gameplay is pretty good in Get Together, but I feel like it's kind of lackluster, and the build mode is not really that great, nor is the cast, so Windenburg is definitely the selling point. Same goes for Island Living, so I definitely don't see any future where EA would make it possible for us to do or like create our own worlds again, even though I would love it. I would love to get that in The Sims 5 but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I would love to be proven wrong though, so please EA, please give us the opportunity to make our own worlds. And also like going back to the topic of EA kind of tailoring packs to fit basically everyone, I feel like that's where regular packs differentiate from the kids, because they don't fit everybody. Like for example, the Busty Dust kit is not one that I bought because I'm not interested in dust. Like I don't care about that, and it's a gameplay kit, it's not really my thing. And I haven't bought any of the cast kits yet, even though I do plan on buying some. But yeah, like I'm not a cast simmer, so like I don't know, I don't really see that much of a reason to buy packs or like things that only have cast items. So that's where they kind of are very different from regular packs. But yeah, I never made any worlds with the Create a World tool in The Sims 3 because I'm useless and I do not have the talent to do that kind of things, so I just never did. But I definitely loved to just look at other people's worlds. It was so much fun, and etc. was definitely like my favorite of all time. And I remember like on my old laptop, it was like a really low-end bad laptop. It like definitely could not run Cetra because it was a huge world. And then like the day that I got this computer, that I bought it in 2018, I downloaded like all of my Sim stuff, and then I went into Cetra because I was so excited to finally play in that game without having it crash on me, and it was so much fun. So if you play The Sims 3 and you have like a relatively decent computer that can handle the game and can handle like big worlds, and you don't know what Cetra is and you haven't like tried it before, you should definitely download it. It's so pretty and I love it. But I am about to run out of time in this voiceover, so I should definitely wrap it up now. But I was having a great time, so I don't know, I was just rambling about The Sims. That's fun though. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it, but you don't have to. And this house will be available for you to download on my gallery page. My ID is just LacyLena. Also, if you want to like follow me on social media and stuff, you can do that. My name on like Twitter and Instagram is LacyLenaYT. I did just hit 500 followers on Instagram, which is really cool, so thank you. Besides all of that, I hope you're having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in a few days. So yeah, bye everybody!